couldn't even allow the video breathe. I not even finished uploading the video, the first video of the day. I was still processing the whole issue ongoing at Chelsea, because Chelsea today seemed to be the center of everything that's going on in my head. Still thinking about what to say next, and boom, Enzo Maresca has left Chelsea. Just like that. Not sacked, but they respectfully and mutually agreed to part ways, which is the usual PR turn. Just gone. And honestly, I'm not shocked. I'm disappointed, but I'm not shocked, because when you get to know this club, like really, really get to know this club, you could see this coming from a mile away. I'll quickly read to you everything that I saved and share with you guys, and then I'll give you guys my take on everything, because this is really, really ridiculous. Just after the first video, I sent out the first video. The first one I got was from David Ornstein. Since Chelsea remained firmly behind the approach installed following the takeover by Clearlake Capital Todd Bowley consortium in 2022, with the next head of coach expected to fit into it and quickly stabilize and improve result. And then next, Chelsea and Enzo Maresca, according to Fabrizio Romano, agreed to part companies with immediate effect. It's over. Then David Ornstein says that sources briefed on the matter, not authorized to speak publicly, indicates Maresca informed Chelsea twice in late October and again in mid-December that he was talking to people associated to Manchester City about his candidacy for the managerial position if and when a future vacancy arises. Then, according to the Athletic FC, Chelsea and Enzo Maresca part companies. Head coach leaves with immediate effect. Position deemed untenable. CFC expect to name replacement from small number of candidates in the next few days. Rosinero contender Glasner is not in the frame. And then lastly, according to Ben Jacob, Chelsea and Jorge Mendes were working on an exit package from last night. Chelsea board were unanimous that a change was needed. One of the main reasons was between Maresca and Chelsea's medical department. Chelsea insisted that decisions over player over workload and welfare must be autonomous from the manager. From Maresca's perspective, he felt a lack of protection and interference, leading to critical issues with ownership. So that's everything I've been able to gather. Okay, and the most important thing, or the summary of it all, is that Chelsea and Enzo Maresca, or rather Enzo Maresca, has left Chelsea. And before I go further, I want to say a big thank you to Enzo Maresca for everything that he is managed to achieve at Chelsea. Everything that he has done so far for Chelsea, winning the Club World Cup, winning the Conference Cup, bringing stability to the club, and most importantly, bringing what we needed most, which is identity. He brought that in the space of 1.5 years. This is something that experienced managers like Mauricio Pochettino couldn't even do. Something that even Lampard couldn't even achieve. This is not me dissing Lampard or anything. I'm just saying that even experienced managers could not achieve. Maresca did that in the space of in less than 2 years. And I'm genuinely happy for Enzo Maresca, because in that chaos, with the structure and the noise, he couldn't have done any more than he did. swarmed with the with young players. We literally are the youngest crop of players in the league. Injuries everywhere, bench full of projects, with owners, sporting directors, investors pulling in different directions. And still yet he was able to get Chelsea to the Champions League night by qualifying for the Champions League in third position, bringing tactical identity, player development, and being competitive in multiple competitions. So the idea that Enzo Maresca failed is utter nonsense to me. What actually failed again is the Chelsea structure. And now let's talk about about Chelsea's side of things, where I just read that we are told reasons that result one win in seven games, dropping points from winning positions, disagreements over return to play protocols, and distractions from links to Manchester City, refusing to do a post-match presser. And these are the reasons why they feel like it was time for Maresca to leave. And I'm just gonna say this. This is what I call accountability being dodged. They are refusing to take account for everything that they've done, for the failure that they've brought to Chelsea, and instead trying to pile shit on someone who, with amidst everything, gave Chelsea recognition, identity, and trophy. Yes, the result dipped. Yes, leads were thrown away, but who built the squad that lacked leadership, that lacked experience, that lacked physical presence late in games? Who decided that development equals control? You don't get to design the problem and then blame the coach when it shows up exactly how football people want it to turn out to be. And so the story of Enzo Maresca being linked with Manchester City. Let's even address that. Let's address that one, this particular one. That Maresca was talking to people connected to Manchester City. Am I supposed to be outraged, even if that were to be the case? This is someone who played under Guardiola's footballing ideology, who coached under Guardiola, who won trophies with Guardiola, rebuilt his own reputation. Of course, City would look at him. Of course, he would fancy himself. He would back himself. This is just after of when he's been able to outplay managers that have been there, been in the game for quite a long time, and he's just coming to the block not longer than 3 years, and he's been able to decimate PSG. He's been able to outplay Liverpool. He's been able to go toe to toe with Arsenal, even with a man down. Of course, he will fancy himself there. And let's be real, any sane coach would prefer that environment, an environment that boasts of elite squad, football first hierarchy, trust, clarity, patience, instead of Chelsea that leaks things out, information, power struggle, vetoes left, right, and center, and alignment meetings. Everything that I'm taking away from what I've read so far today is that Chelsea didn't like the fact that Maresca had ambition, that he was ambitious, and that tells you everything. That tells me quite a lot. Now, the idea that the idea being pushed about is that Maresca talked himself out of the job. Ah, God, Chelsea. What they're trying to imply here is that It wasn't a yes man. It wasn't a yes sir type of coach. He questioned the decision where questions needed to be asked, and they didn't like that. They didn't take it. They didn't take it very well. He pushed back on player usage. He didn't want Neto phased out for optics. He wanted authority over football matters, and any manager would want the same thing. And the sporting directors and Bedag and Bali hated that because their ownership model only works with coaches who don't rock the boat, coaches who don't question recruitment and will turn blind eyes even when wrong decisions regarding football, footballing affairs are made. They don't want a coach that would complain, just accept interferences. And that's not elite football. No, it doesn't even work. I don't see it working anywhere. Chelsea wants you to believe that uh, that the dressing room visits are to give morale and support. That post match debriefs are urban myth, and Maresca was involved in all signs. That's bull. That's BS. Maresca was not involved in anything, and we all know the truth. There are many reports out there that tells the story, the fact that Maresca was not involved in any player recruitment. Why are they making Chelsea look like toddlers? Support without authority is meaningless. Involvement without final say is just cosmetic. I mean, how is he involved? It tells you want this and then you go and get Benanote. It tells you want Kudus and then you go and get someone else. You get Garnacho. You get Jamie Gittins. So in what way has it been supported? He wanted Victor Osimhen. You went to get him Liam Delap, who doesn't even know what he's doing. He's going about doing WrestleMania. A coach that cannot control minutes and decide readiness or even shape the squad balance is not really the coach. It's not that's just a head communicator. Since when did sporting directors become coaches that they have to dictate or instruct a coach, a manager on how to use a team or a squad? We're now hearing names of Liam Rosinio and the rest of other names involved are not even revealed. And we're supposed to believe that there are other candidates involved that are being vetted. They're only bringing on Liam Rosinio to take over the helm at Chelsea, the reins at Chelsea. And if I was Rosinho, I don't think I would. It's 50-50 because he might not get such opportunity again to coach a club as big as Chelsea. But then again, is he even ready? Is he ready? He's not ready. Anyway, there are other reports that says that Xavi, Alonso, and other names are being mentioned. But like I said, the names are not being revealed. The only name that has been revealed so far is Liam Rosinio. Serious managers will see what's happening at this club and they can't continue. If Mauricio Pochettino, who stayed under the chairmanship of Daniel Levy for years, could not handle or survive Chelsea for more than a year. That should tell you a lot. That should tell you a lot. Pochettino came out to say that the structure at Chelsea is not footballing structure. It's not meant for football, and that speaks volume to me. I'll just finish with this because Chelsea will not move forward. I said this in my previous video. Chelsea won't move forward until ownership power struggles are resolved. Can Boli just come out and outrightly buy out Bedagred stake, so we can have Boli, because Egbali is going to run Chelsea to the ground, and it's already looking that way. We need to have sporting directors that are held accountable, that are responsible enough and bold enough to take account and responsibility for everything that they do. Footballing decisions should be left to those who know football, to football people. And until this is done, managers will keep being sacrificed and eaten alive. I'll bet my bottom dollar that Maresca will do more than he has done. He will go on to have a beautiful career in football elsewhere. And Chelsea will keep spinning and going in circles. And the saddest part is that this club is too big, too historic, and too proud to be run like this. I wish Maresca all the best, and good luck to whoever comes in and continues from where Maresca stops, because it's only a matter of time before he also gets chopped. And that's just it. Let me know what you guys think about everything that I've said. Don't forget to like and share this video, and drop your comments in the comment section below. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that you're informed or you're notified whenever I make a post. Until then, it's Chelsea first, rivals next. Peace.